Tell her what I want, what I really, really want is a Spice Girl. Zigga, out for my whole world. Posh when she talk, nothing like old girl. Scary and sporty. Tell her what I want, what I really, really want is a Spice Girl.
Hey guys, it's karmelkay. Welcome back to my channel. So it is officially fall time, and I say officially like very loosely because on YouTube, as soon as September hits, it's fall. Doesn't matter. Back to school season is over. Fall is here on YouTube, and I love it because it's like a whole holiday on YouTube with fall videos and fall DIYs and fall tutorials and everything like that. So I'm so excited to put my own fall content out there, and this is the first look that I have for you guys. It is a pumpkin spice latte inspired makeup tutorial. Now, I was initially inspired by Elizabeth Dampier. I saw her pumpkin spice makeup tutorial last year when I first started following her, and I loved it. She used brown glitter, and I was super inspired, and I wanted to make one ever since. So here I am, and I just did like this really deep orange smoky eye with some bronze glitter liner. I hope you guys can see the glitter. I hope it's picking up. Let's get into this video. I'm going to use my NYX eyebrow gel in the shade brunette. So I just have my fall playlist playing. That video will be up soon. I will be sharing with you guys my favorite fall music favorites, but it's just a really rainy day here, and I'm wearing this really cozy outfit, and I just got back from my local drugstore to pick up some goodies because I have this really dope look in my mind. I did it last night, but I don't know, it wasn't doing me justice like I wanted it to, so I'm using my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot to make sure that these colors pop. Alright, so after your eyelids are all primed, I'm going to go in with my trusty and dusty Morphe 350 palette. You guys know I love this. This is like my holy grail, and I'm sorry if you guys get like ticked off that I use it a lot, but it's my favorite palette. It's super pigmented, and you can get it easily. So yeah, and I feel like these are all colors that people at least have in their collection, so it's easier to recreate. So yeah, I just felt like, I know I use this a lot and I wanted to explain myself a little bit. So yeah, as you can see, it gets a lot of love and care at home. And I'm going to use this white matte shade just to set down my lids. I don't know what it is. I have so much texture on my face, but like that's always been a thing, but lately it's just been like so much. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this dense blending brush, but I'm gonna go in with this peachy color. You can use Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek if you have that, or any like creamsicle kind of color. Really, you just want something for those darker oranges to blend into. And the tip is that if you want your shadow to have a really smoked out, blended out look, hold your brush lower on the barrel, because that will allow the brush to really do the work and just buff it out. So I have just enough wash that I want. It's there, but it's not overpowering. That's just what I wanted. So now I'm going to go into my flat shader brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm going to take my e.l.f. Makeup Mist Inset, and this is actually a brand new one. If you've been rocking with me for a while and been subscribed to my channel for a bit, then you know that I used to be obsessed with it, but I ran out of it about 2 months ago, and I just recently repurchased it, and I'm so mad I didn't do it earlier because I forgot how much I love this. So I'm just gonna spray the brush, and even though we're using matte colors, this is still gonna allow the pigment to pop. So I'm gonna take a mixture of these two colors from my Morphe 350 palette, and these are a mixture of muted and bright oranges, as you can see, and they're just gonna give me that perfect bright pop. We're gonna keep this pretty low because we're gonna be blending everything out later. So now I'm going to take this flat, really fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to dip into our transition color, which is that light peachy shade, and I'm just going to start blending those edges very lightly because we don't want to lose the pigment. So now that it is mostly blended out, I'm going to go into the transition color with just a dunk of that bright orange just so that we can create that happy medium to give, what do you call it, transition color into a transition color, like, you know, something that goes from the deep orange to the light orange, if that makes any sense. So the thing that's really gonna pull this whole look together is using a crease brush like this. This is almost like the same crease brush that we had before, except for this one is a lot longer and a lot more fluff. With no product, this is a clean brush. This is the Wet n Wild crease brush. This is my favorite brush to do this trick with. I take the brush and I just blend out the edges of the look so that, you know, it can look even more smoky and even more seamless. This may seem like a hassle, but I promise you it makes the world of a difference. I'm going to be taking this Wet n Wild glitter liner. This is in the shade Bronze, and this is one of the products that I just bought today. So yeah, this is part of like their Halloween Fall 2017 collection. I'm just going to create a basic wing on each eye, and this is going to bring in that pop of spice, that pizzazz in Pumpkin Spice Lattes. I mean, not that I've had one before, but listen. We're gonna act like I did. It's about halfway dry. I like to go in because if I go in when it's too wet, then it'll just shift the whole line around. But if I go in while it's halfway dry, it's wet enough to clean up, but it's not dry enough where it will literally like start crumbling. So yeah, collection. You guys should definitely get this. I don't know about the other colors, but this bronze is popping. It's super pigmented. I was able to do my wing, go over my eye, even make it a little bit more opaque so that the sheen was brighter in one swipe. Like, I didn't have to redunk. We're just gonna pile on this Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. If you want to do flicking eyelashes, be my guest, honey, okay? But I'm not doing that. Alright, so I'm going to be using the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser. I was about to say Pore Perfecting Primer. So yeah, this is another repurchased cult favorite. So this is the OG Maybelline Fit Me 322 Warm Honey. I've used this for forever and I will continue to use it because it's amazing. And yeah, that's that. Alright, so now that that is done, I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild small stipple brush, my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. So to me, this is like a beauty blender on a stick. I don't really like beauty blenders. Don't sue me. I know. I'm a beauty vlogger that doesn't wear lashes, doesn't like foundation sponges. Like, I know. It's a lot to get used to, but hey, if you can tolerate it, stick around and subscribe. Like, why not, you know? I'm going to take my makeup mist and set and just, because we have all the creams down, I want to make sure that they just melt together. Pointed contouring brush. I like to use this to set my under eyes with my NYX Banana Powder. You guys already know that's an OG. I'm going to apply my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in the shade 310 Sun Beige. And I'm going to apply this anywhere I didn't apply that NYX Banana Powder, just because people sleep on this. Like, this is an amazing powder. Like, it adds more coverage, and I feel like it definitely helps with mattifying. The mirror that I've been using this whole time, the L'Oreal True Match C7 Powder Foundation. Now, this stuff is intense, super pigmented. So you literally just need like a boop, one dunk. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. I'm gonna tap the excess off. And one thing I like to do is I go like this. 1, 2, whatever's left on my nose, because the powder is so pigmented that sometimes it can get really muddy really fast. I forgot to mention this in the video, but after I bronze/contour my nose, I go right back into my cheek contour and I just basically blend out the lines that I put there in the first place, and this just makes sure that I don't have too much product while I'm trying to blend. Love using eyeshadow as blush because I'm not really a blush gal. Tangerine color and the bright orange, and just mix those two. I'm going to go underneath, and I don't know why I just made that weird motion. So I'm going to use this pointed blender brush, smoky. So I'm gonna go in with, oops. So I'm gonna go in with every single color that we used on our eyes, except for the liner, of course, going from lightest to darkest. Alright, so for our highlighter, I'm going to be using this NYX Tingle with Bronzing Powder. Tribal Odyssey, sorry I don't have my glasses, so I couldn't read back. And we're just going to mix them all together, and it gives me this really nice, soft champagne golden sheen. So I'm gonna go in with that on my cheeks. I'm going to be taking my ColourPop BFF lip liner, and this is just a brown lip liner. So to follow suit with the liner on our eyes, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline 275 Crazy for Coffee, and then to create the bronze effect, we're gonna of course go in with the ColourPop My Jam Metallic Gloss. This is one of my favorite glosses, just period. Alright, so thank you so much for watching this video. It really means the world to me that you guys enjoy my content and enjoy what I put out, because I love the whole creative process and making up videos and then creating the video, editing the video, uploading it, seeing your response and stuff like that. So yes, definitely comment down below any fall video ideas you guys want me to see, like a fall morning routine, school night routine, fall DIYs, fall outfits. I have a fall lookbook coming, so look out for that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. And yeah, so that's it for this video. If you guys recreate it, definitely let me know by adding me on Instagram or my Twitter. See you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. And yeah, bye guys.
Girl, scary and sporty. Tell her what I want, what I really want is a Spice Girl. Sick